Hi, Democrats. Today is Tuesday, May 30th, and it's time for the Chair's Daily Live. Happy Tuesday. So good thing. Good news, big stuff, right? I'm going to start out talking about convention, and I'm going to wrap. This is going to be a convention salad. I have stuff I want to talk about, but I want to talk about the convention first and foremost. We are 5 days out. Convention is coming. I am stacking boxes in my living room for delivery to convention. It is going to be one of the biggest, most comprehensive conventions the Oklahoma Democratic Party has had in a long time in recent memory. We're having the breakout sessions that are free and open to the public. So if you've been hearing me talk about Precious McKesson coming from Nebraska to talk grassroots organizing, or Coleman Eldridge coming to talk about what it means to be involved as a young Democrat, or David Pepper coming to talk about how to run in a red state, how to build up a red state party. If you've been looking at those thinking, oh man, that's interesting, but I'm not a delegate, no fret. Our breakout sessions that are going on Saturday from 10 until 3, those breakout sessions are free and open to the public. So if you want to kind of tiptoe in and see how we do things before you just join, before you sign up to run for something, before you sign up to be a part, come join us. Come in and join the African American Federation and see what they're talking about, and the Disability Federation, the Latino, the Native Americans, the veterans, the women, the young Democrats, the rural organizing, the county chairs meeting. If you just want to see kind of what happens inside the party without having to figure out when your county's having a meeting, Saturday, June 3rd, the Tulsa Convention Center from 10 to 3 is a perfect way to dip your toes in to see. They're free and open to the public. The schedule is out on our website. I hope to see you there. It's just come, see, hear, learn. You don't have to join, though I wish you would. You don't have to join. You don't have to pay a fee. Come. We're going to have vendors, vendor booths. They're going to be selling books and T-shirts and jewelry, all kinds of things. It'll be great. So I encourage you to come and check it out. There's a question in the chat: how many federations exist today? There are 8 federations. There are 8 federations that are federations. Then there is the OHAPI Club, which is the AAPI club. They haven't done all the steps to become a federation, but they exist, and there's going to be a breakout for rural and then county. So there's all kinds of ways to come into our party. Now, back to the national politics and state politics. There's all this conversation about the debt ceiling, and I'm avoiding talking about it because until a deal is signed by both sides, all it is speculation. But it makes me think about 2015 and 2016, when the former guy was running. When he was running and saying the inflammatory things that he was saying. When he was running and he was making fun of the disabled. When he was running and he was threatening people who didn't agree with him in his audience. When he was running and saying lock her up, even though he was allegedly participating in illegal activity. I was walking around with my hands in a fist and really upset and couldn't believe it was going to happen. And people were saying, they're not going to elect him. But if they do, they get what they get. If they go in there and they vote for Donald Trump, they get what they deserve. No, we all got what they deserved. We all had to suffer the president not acting like a president. We all had to suffer through verifying people on both sides. We all had to suffer through the insurrectionist activities on January 6th because they voted for Donald Trump. We all had to suffer through that. So this isn't a matter of they get what they get. We all get what they get. And right now, what's being talked about in the they and them columns, let's think about locally, or let's connect it to the debt ceiling, what we know so far. Republicans are holding out, including Republicans from our state, are saying we need to claw back the unspent COVID relief funds. That will affect Oklahoma greatly. We have unspent COVID relief funds, and we have plans for that money that will just be scrapped because they're going to take back the unspent COVID relief money. They're attacking funds for veterans. They want there to be less services for veterans. I don't have to elaborate on that. We all think that's gross, right? We all think that's gross. And then cuts to Medicaid, right? Medicaid is the insurance for the least of us, and we're going to cut that. So folks are already struggling, and we're going to cut their health. This isn't a matter of they're doing what they're doing, and we just got to take care of ours. As Democrats, we have to stand up and elect more Democrats. We have to stand up and go against the stuff that's being said by the other side. Now, for the next month and a half, it's going to be kind of quiet because the legislative session is out and they don't have to get in front of the cameras. But for the next couple of months, what we need to do as Democrats is plant the seeds for our grassroots organizing. What we need to do is resolve to organize and be ready. Because next thing you know, it'll be candidate announcement time. And we need to be ready to help candidates as they begin to file, as they begin to run. And hopefully a lot of them will begin to run before filing. As a matter of fact, I had 2 conversations with 2 brand new candidates just today. And it's my hope that as I'm talking to them, that the counties that they live in are getting themselves ready so that they can help those candidates be ready to run. That's what we do here. That's why it's so important that you pay attention, so important that you participate in your county and district meetings, so important that you participate at convention. You learn how we do, you get in where you fit in, you run for office, and you help us for the next 2 years. All righty, thanks for joining me, and I'll be back here tomorrow at 4:15.